Welcome back to Epistemia X. Now let's understand another important concept, slicing. We already know that using indexing we can access only one element at a time. But what if we want to access multiple elements together? For that we use slicing. Slicing allows us to extract a range of elements from a list or array, and it works exactly like Python list slicing. Now look at this image. These are the elements, and these elements counting start from 0 for positive index or forward direction, and for negative indexing counting starts from -1 from backward direction. If you want to learn more about indexing, click on the I button above. So the basic syntax is start, stop and step. This returns elements from the start index up to stop -1. That means the stop index is not included, and step tell us how many elements to skip each time. If we do not write step, Python assumes it is 1. That means we pick every element one by one without skipping. Let's understand with different cases with example. The first case of slicing is start and stop. Here we start from index 3, which is 90, and go up to index 6 but not including the stop index. So we get the output 90, 34 and 23. If you want all elements from a specific position to the end, just leave the stop index value right this way. For example, now here we start from index 3 and stop part is completely blank, and we go till the end of the list. So the output is here. Now let's look at the reverse case. If start index is blank and only give a stop index like this way, Python automatically starts from index 0 and return elements. Here start index is blank and just provide a stop index like this. It automatically start from index 0. It will return everything before index 4. This gives us our first 4 numbers. When both start and stop are not given, then what will happen? This simply returns a completely copy of the entire list. Now let's break with the step index value. Now let's break this expression step by step. Look at this image and expression. Here start index is 2. That means value will pick from start index 2 and the value is 78, and the stop index is 7. That will not included in the output, and step index is 2. So we skip one element each time. The start, stop and step value can all be positive or negative depending on the direction we want. If step is greater than 0, we move from left to right direction, and we select elements from start to stop -1. That means forward direction. If step is less than 0 and elements are select from start to stop +1 in a right to left direction, that means backward. Look at this example. Start from -2. That means the value will be 123. Look at this expression. Start index is -2 and stop index is -7 and step index is -2. Now here is the important part. Stop index is -7, but it is not included. So in backward direction, we can think effective stopping boundary -7 plus 1 is equal to -6, because step value is less than 0. That means we can go up to -6 but not beyond it. So the selected elements are 123, 90 and 56. If the stop value is 0 or -1, think what will be the output. Pause the video for a while and give me answer in the comment section. I'll explain in the end of the video. Take a look at our previous example. We have 10 elements in here, starting with 200 and ending with 994. Here we have one-dimensional NumPy array. Before we start slicing, let me ask you, do you remember indexing start from 0, right? Let's look at our first slice. Now think, what will this return? Start at index 1, stop at index 5. That means it includes the starting index, but it stops just before the stopping index. That means value of index 5 will not be included in the output. So according to this slice, we start at index 1, which is 777, and we pick everything up to index 4. So the output is. Now look at second slice expression. Here start index is missing. So Python will assume it starts from index 0 and stop index just before stopping index 5. So we get the first 5 element. Now stop is missing. So where will it go? Yes, till the end. So everything is start index 3 to the last element is selected. Now we introduce step. Here we are not giving start and stop index. So let me know what does step 3 means. It means we pick every third element starting from 0 and the value is 200, and then skip 2 element and pick the third element till the end. So the final output is this. Look at this expression. Here also we are not giving start or stop index. Only step index is provided -3 and movement from right to left direction. What does negative step means? That means start from the last element 994 and pick every third element till the end because stop index is also blank. So here skip 2 elements and pick the third element till the end. And the final output is. Now we is starting from index -2. That means start with second last element 778 and move backward with step 3. Here skip 2 elements 667 and 415 and pick 210, and again skip 2 elements 250 and 125 and pick 305. Now let's run. This is the output. Now this is structured backward slicing. Start -1, stop -8 that will not be included in the output, and step -2. Move backward and pick every second element. Now we will move right to left direction and start with -1 and pick every second element, and we will get the final output is 994, 667, 210 and 125. Now notice something interesting here. Is the step positive or negative? Yes, default step is +1. So we move forward direction. That means left to right direction. According to this slice expression, start with -6. So we get the 250 and stop -2. That will not included in the output. So we move forward direction and the final output is this. In the middle of the video, I asked if the stop index is 0, what will be the output? Let's understand with dry run. Let's take this list. Now let's see this expression. Here start index is 3 and that value is 90 and stop index is 0 and the value is 45, and by default step index is +1. Since step index is positive, that means step index is greater than 0. Then elements are selected from start to stop -1 in a left to right direction. That means forward. Let's try. If start at index 3, the index value will be 90. Next value of index is 63 and next 123. But according to this expression, stop index is 0 and we are moving forward direction, but the stop index is behind us. That's why we can never reach at index 0. So what will be the final output? We will get an empty list. Now let's see the second case. Look at this slice. Let's break it. Here start index is 3 and that value is 90 and stop index is -1. That shows the last element 34 and step index is -2. Since step index is negative, so we move backward, that means right to left direction. Start from 90 and move backward. Now we check stop index. It is 34. That shows the last element in the list. But we are going backward and 34 is in forward direction. Exactly in this case also, we cannot reach the stop index. So we get again an empty list. If you are walking forward but your destination is behind you, you will never reach it. So output is empty. If direction and indices do not match, slice gives an empty output. So today in this video, we have learned about all possible cases using slicing operation. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share and press the bell icon. Let me your feedback in comment section also. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.